Now we're going to solve some of these problems using the quadratic formula. And I realized that the first couple could probably be done just by factoring and solving, but they're just a good way to start practicing using the quadratic formula. Now, the first thing that we need to talk about is, what is the quadratic formula? And so you'll think back and you'll think, pop goes the weasel, and you'll end up with negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Oh, we have the quadratic formula. So now we can use this to solve this first problem. Now, the first part, once we've established what the quadratic formula is, now we're trying to figure out what does this a, b, and c, where do those come from? And I will recall that a quadratic expression written in expanded form can be written as ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And right now, I have an expanded form expression that is equal to 0. So I can just go ahead and let's pluck off the a, b, and c. A is the number that is in front of the quadratic term, and in this case the quadratic term is x squared. What number are we multiplying x squared by? 1. So if you don't see a number in front of a variable, it's always going to be 1. For b, we have a negative 3, because my negative 3 is here, and my c value is right here, negative 10. So let's plug in these numbers into the quadratic formula. B is going to be negative 3 plus or minus the square root of b squared. I'm just using these values for a, b, and c. Minus 4. My a value is 1. My c value is negative 10. All over 2a. So the opposite of negative 3 is just 3 plus or minus the square root of 9, because 3 squared is 9. Then negative 4 times 1 times negative 10 is positive 40. All over 2 times 1 is 2. 9 plus 40 is simply 49. All over 2. And then the square root of 49 it's a square number, which makes life easier. So we have 3 plus or minus 7, because that is the square root of 49, divided by 2. Now at this point, because of the plus and minus, we're going to have to break this problem into positive world and negative land. Or the positive world, we are going to have the positive variation of our possibility. So we have 3 plus 7 over 2. 3 plus 7 is 10 over 2, which is equal to 5. On the other side, we have 3 minus 7 over 2. 3 minus 7 is equal to negative 4 divided by 2. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. So this expression has solutions of negative 2 and